You're listening to Mr. Suave at mrsuave.com.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
It's a mod world.
Boss done it again. Give himself the finger.
I don't like the summertime because everyone goes to the beach. I don't understand the beach. The beach, the beach, the beach. Let's go to the beach. Oh, I love the summertime. It's so warm. Finally, let's go to the beach. Woo! What's the fucking deal with the beach? I don't get it. It's where dirt meets water, all right? Is that fucking amazing to you? I got a bathtub and an imagination. I'm staying indoors this summer. That way I can listen to music I like.
Don't worry about having to shout above the din of your Rice Krispies. Turn up the volume. Here he is, the host of the Modcast, Mr. Suave.
Welcome to the Modcast, folks. I am queuing up some summer fun for you all with this show. I opened it with the very wonderful, the incredible Moses Leroy. It was 1983, and the song comes off of the band's sophomore release, 2001's Electric Pocket Radio. I say band, but it's really just substitute school teacher Ronald Fountainberry. He's carrying the load all by himself there, really. Has a few friends joining in along the way. If you haven't heard Electric Pocket Radio or the incredible Moses Leroy, definitely track him down. By far, incredible Moses Leroy's best work, that album, the sophomore release, Electric Pocket Radio. Beside 1983, there's some very cool other songs on there. Kind of got some songs with a groovy, loungy, synthy vibe to them. There's a really great cover of Grupo Sportivo's Beep Beep Love. In fact, he kind of takes that song and makes it his own. Very fun and sunshiny pop of Fuzzy. I could have played that one on this Sunshine Summer Solstice show. The easy breezy It's a Sunday. Just a lot of great songs on that album. Overall, a really great listen. Trust me on this, I think you'll like it. Summer has come to Seattle. I mean, summer has come to all of North America, I suppose. But here in the Pacific Northwest, the sun is bright and shining. They tell me the temps are touching the 90s this coming week, which is pretty hot for June here in Seattle. Definitely putting me in the mood for some sunshine pop songs. And that's what you're going to get, some seriously summery tunes. This is the kind of stuff you want to listen to while driving around town with the top down, or maybe sitting on the beach watching the tide roll in. Whatever it is you do on a sunny afternoon, these are the songs that will make for some good listening while you do that. As always, you can get the full track list over on the Modcast homepage at mrsuave.com, and I'll be throwing up some cool videos from the bands on this week's show, as well as a few that I just couldn't squeeze into the hour. I could make this thing go on forever, probably, but, gotta call the curtain at some point, right? Right now, though, here's a blissful bit of pop. This is brand new from Portable Radio.
To me, it blew my Education's what we found. Woo! And legislation put them down. Oh yeah. Oh, what happened to yesterday? Ooh, women of the world. Now that your eyes meet mine, see a brand new generation. We're where we want to be. Long way, ladies. We've come a long way, ladies. Hey, women of the world. Chauvinism's day is done. And now there isn't anyone, no, for us to look up to. Woo! Ladies, hey ladies, independence is our thing. Listen, we got the world on a string. Let's go on and take our time. Women of the world, where would we prefer now? After all we've done together, you want to pull away now. Come a long way, ladies. We've come a long way, ladies. We've come a long way, ladies. We've come a long way, ladies. Hey, ladies of the world, long way, ladies. It's our show now. Long way, ladies. Women of the world, long way, ladies. And on we go, long way,
Promise me you will be by my side through thick and thin. If you say you will stay, we can let our love begin. In return, take this heart of mine. Just remember you'll never find a heart so kind or another love so fine. Never before was I free to fall for anyone. Never before could I see it all within you. Now there's you. Make a vow here and now. You will always be my own. Tell me you will be true, and I won't be left alone. In return, take this heart of mine. Just remember you'll never find a heart so kind or another love so fine. Never before was I free to fall for anyone. Never before could I see it all within you. Now there
You're listening to Mr. Suave's Mod World at mrsuave.com, celebrating mod-influenced music, including soul, ska, garage, power pop, punk, Britpop, acid jazz, lounge, easy listening, and more.
Shirt that's on you tighter. You know I'm going out tonight with my jeans rolled up and my hair real high up. You know I'm going out tonight but I'm scared of going outside my house. But I will. Someone will say, someone will tell me, send me to an island of indie-rock has-beens. It's a shame for you rockers on the tabletop, son. You know they're gonna get us tonight. When they say vegans and they're making you sweat, you know they're gonna get us tonight. They'll kick you out and they won't let you sing. It's all going down tonight. They let you know that you're not their thing. They'll let you down tonight. Yeah, I'm scared of going outside my house, but I will. Someone will say, someone will tell me, send me to an island of
kinds of people, all kinds of people. Why are they wasting my time? If you think I'm mad, then you must be insane, bitter and twisted, disabled and mean. What's going on inside your head? I know that you got what it takes to take everything you see. Yeah, that ain't all. Telephone ringing, forever ringing. Your ears are gonna bleed. Running in circles, forever decreasing is everything you need. What makes you think that you're a star? I know there ain't no love in your soul. You want everything you see, yeah, that ain't all. Ain't nobody gonna stand in my way. Everybody's gonna notice me. Everybody get out of my way. You're just a nasty friend. You're just a selfish man. I hope you lose it all. Yeah, that ain't all. And that ain't all. And that ain't all. And that ain't all. Yeah, that ain't all. Yeah, that ain't all. Yeah, that ain't all. And that ain't all.
That's indecent. They're touching each other.
I knew there was something about it I liked.
Okay, that last one was one of the earliest and best of the mod revival bands. That was Long Tall Shorty with And That Ain't All. It's the lead track from the band's 2001 compilation, A Bird in the Hand. And, well, originally they released a number of singles. They never had a real LP recorded during their first run. Countdown Records will be re-releasing that 2001 comp later this summer, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Sadly, Long Tall Shorty original and continuing singer Tony Perfect died earlier this year from COVID-19. Another victim of that damn pandemic. Been a long, hard year for sure. I'd like to think we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Here's hoping. Before that was The Adam Brown. It's a fantastic power pop band out of Montreal. They were definitely one of the highlights of 2020 for me. That song there was the lead track from their latest Rumbar Records release, Indie Rock Has-Beens. It's a very modish, glam sort of power pop sound that is perfect for summertime listening. And just before that, legendary 80s mods, The Jet Set, with Flavor of the Year. And with a not unsimilar sound, that was the Explorers Club you heard ahead of them. That was Say You Will. Comes from the Explorer Club's new self-titled album. They've been a busy band, huh? Not one, not two, but 3 releases in the past year. There's that self-titled album with all new music. Great listen. There's a compilation album of rarities from the band's 20-plus year history. And there's a covers album. Who doesn't love a good cover, right? Got a bunch of easy, breezy, AM radio type 60s pop covers. Really nice. Before the Explorers Club, that was a band that kind of was them 40 years ago before they were them, I suppose, right? That was the Four King Cousins with Love So Fine. It's off of the 1968's Introducing the Four King Cousins. King Cousins are kind of weird, kind of funny, kind of very typically white 60s sort of thing. They were the children of a big band era family group, the King Sisters. And they were really popular like in the 30s and 40s and did a lot of stuff, had touring variety shows, all these sisters who sang. And then they had kids, and in the mid-60s, the kids, the Four King Cousins, get together. And the whole family had a variety show on TV. It was squeaky clean. I mean, this was just, you gotta see it to believe it. It's kind of like the Mickey Mouse Club meets Lawrence Welk meets American Bandstand. They would do the top 20 every week as a medley sort of thing. They did these totally lounge-alicious soft pop versions of the 60s hits of the day. They danced around in kind of proper cheerleader garb with their names plastered across the front. As I said, it has to be seen to be believed. And you can believe it for yourself. I'm going to put a couple of the videos up on the Modcast homepage, MrSuave.com. Right before that was a really cool new track. That was Woman's World from Emma Noble, the singer, not the game show host. Noble's a funk and soul DJ that's been doing singing and writing with Black Afro and New Street Adventure and others for the past few years. And now getting around to releasing her own stuff, and it is funkin' fantastic. I have to say, I'm loving this. I hope there's lots more to come from Noble. I'm also loving that song that started out the set from the UK. That was the very aptly named Portable Radio. And that was the super summery AM radio sounding song Hot Toddy. It's from their new eponymous release from Crimson Crow Records. It's 11 songs drenched in a 60s sort of soft pop sound. Perfect for the vibe I got going on the show this week. Highly recommended. Be sure to check out Portable Radio. If you are enjoying the Modcast, and apparently a million of you have, I have just now recently passed over 1 million page views at MrSuave.com, and more than half of those are not from my mother. And I've got 500,000 downloads and streams of the Modcast over the past decade and a half, so somebody out there is listening, and I hope they're enjoying it. And if that's you, let me know, please. If you're on Apple iTunes, give me a 5-star review. Like my show page on Facebook, facebook.com/modmodworld. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Do something, let me know. I like to hear from listeners, good, bad, or otherwise. Alright, more smooth pop sounds coming right up. Here's a few cool covers. First up is The Corner Laughers with Shadow Dancing, right here on Mr. Suave's Mod World.
You got me looking at that camera.
feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't smile without you. You came along just like a song, you brightened my day. Who believed that you were part of a dream? Now it all seems light years away. And now I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I just can't smile without you. Some people say the happiest way, that's so very hard to find. Into the new, I'm leaving the old behind me. I can't smile without you.
beautiful to me.
The Electric Prunes for Vox, bringing you the exciting new sound of the Vox Wah-Wah pedal. Let the Electric Prunes demonstrate the difference. Play it prunes first without the Wah-Wah pedal. Now, listen to the difference when you push that Vox Wah-Wah pedal down. You can even make your guitar sound like a sitar. It's the now sound. It's what's happening. That's why the Electric Prunes, Animals, Herman's Hermits, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Stones, the Seeds are all using the Vox Wah-Wah pedal, and it works with any amplifier. If you're a professional musician or want to sound like one, get with the new Vox Wah-Wah pedal at your Vox dealer now.
What a beautiful day. Oh, let's go for a stroll. It doesn't really matter what they do or say. You see, winning's not a factor, it's all how you play. Let's start a new chapter, just say what you say. And if your day's full of fun, well, maybe you found your way. Take a walk in the sun, take a stroll on the prom, take a walk with your mum, take a day's holiday, take it all, take one. Take it somewhere new, cause it's all for the fun. Take a walk in the sun, take a stroll on the prom, take a walk with your chums, take a day's holiday, take it all, take none, take it somewhere new, cause it's all for the fun. Sometimes it seems they've got it all sewn up, like there's really no need for you to even show up, like everybody knows how to be a grown-up. You feel sort of squirrely, about to go nuts, but I know enough to pass on a secret, just for you to keep. It looks like you need it. Next time you find there's a lot you're losing, know that nobody else knows what they're doing. So when the world's got a bit apocalyptic, have a little sit down, grab yourself a biscuit. Not where you go, but what takes you there. Your time is precious, so waste with care. Deny cynicism, there are no limits till your life's all gravy like bad roast dinners. No prize for the winners, just taking part. No better time spent than making art. It doesn't really matter what they do or say. You see, winning's not a factor, it's all how you play. Let's start a new chapter, just say what you say. And if your day's full of fun, well, maybe you found your way. It seems everyone is doing ever so well. They share the highlights, so yes, do tell. We don't share the lowlights, woes, gripes, vices. When we're online, we just show off the nice bits. That gangster rapper wants to wear a nice dress. That lord of the manor, well, his life is a mess. Even I'm terrified that the fun may stop. Goodbye stage, hello again day job. Your parents hadn't worked it out when they had you. Very few ever do, we make it up and make do. So take comfort and muddle along, and remember these words when it's sung in the song, because it doesn't really matter what they do or say. You see, winning's not a factor, it's all how you play. Let's start a new chapter, just say what you say. And if your day's full of fun, well, maybe you found your way. Take a walk in the sun, take a stroll on the prom, take a walk with your mum, take a day's holiday, take it all, take one. Take it somewhere new, cause it's all for the fun. Take a walk in the sun, take a stroll on the prom, take a walk with your chums, take a day's holiday, take it all, take none. Take it somewhere new, cause it's all for the fun. Look, no one really has any clue what they're doing. We're all just making it up. We all have secret fears and hidden desires. Kanye West has an irrational fear of moths. Daniel Craig wishes he could be cast as a pantomime dame. Tyson Fury wishes he could come out of the closet and just kiss a man on the mouth.
Well, it takes more energy to frown than it does to smile. Yeah, it takes more energy to point that out than it does to leave me alone.
Welcome back to Modcast number 484, Summer Solstice Sounds. Because, well, it is summer after all, and hot days call for cool music. That second set right there was pretty damn cool, wasn't it? That last track was the Vapor Trails, That'll Do It. Comes from their latest album, Underneath Tomorrow, from Future Man Records. You don't see this very often, but this is a group whose main duo is a father-son team. Great album. As is frontman and father Keith Robertson's solo album, which is out now, and also very worth your time. Ahead of them was a new band I just discovered. It's the Zigzag Hearts. And if you think their power pop sound is a bit Green Day-ish, well, might be because lead Zigzag, Greg Schneider, comes out of Oakland's power pop punk scene, and he has worked with Billy Joe Armstrong in the past. The album, Killer Pop Midnight, is just out. It's an EP, 4-track, and that track you heard was Pretty Hung Up. Great bunch of power pop, sort of spiky punk songs that really, really well done. And just before that was Lack of Afro. It was A Walk in the Sun from 2016, and they were joined on that track by none other than Professor Elemental, the chap hop gentleman rapper. That's a fun one. And then up top of that set was an unintentional run of covers, just kind of worked out that way. Right before Lack of Afro, you heard funk, soul, ska, rocksteady band, and they do it all. Those guys, they do everything. That was the great Palma International, doing a very upbeat, very fast Northern Soul kind of styled version of Billy Preston's Torch song, You Are So Beautiful. People probably know the song, probably know it from Joe Cocker. His version is most popular, being in movies and so on. But it was Preston who wrote it and recorded it first back in the early 70s. Then at some point Sam Moore, the Sam half of Sam and Dave, started doing it at his shows, and he was bragging about using it to pick up chicks after his shows. Preston apparently was pretty appalled since he'd written the song about his dear old mum. No matter, Palma's version is rockin'. Before that was Can't Smile Without You, another track that people probably know from somebody else. That would be Barry Manilow. His late 70s version of that one is probably the most popular. That was actually Menswear doing Can't Smile Without You. Remember them? They flashed to success kind of at the advent of Britpop in the mid-90s, and then kind of disappeared just as quickly. Just gone, you know. Last year, they released a rarities album of recordings from 94 to 98, including this one, some other covers. It's a good comp, some interesting stuff, demos, outtakes, and so on. Finally, starting that set out was a song from a guy I never thought I'd have on the Modcast. Yep, it's the Lonely Bee Gee, Andy Gibb, with his huge disco anthem Shadow Dancing, which had him become all the rage in 1979. One might think, as I did, there's no way Gibb had enough material, let alone enough hits, right, to put together an entire tribute album. But the good folks at Curry Cuts, they know a few things about doing covers and tributes. They proved me wrong. They've turned out a whole tribute album of lovingly covered Gibb hits, and there were a bunch of them, as it turns out. In just 3 years, Gibb had 8 top 20 hits. Not bad, right? And 3 of those went all the way to number 1. So F the haters, huh? Played my favorite Andy Gibb song, Shadow Dancing. Loved that when I was a kid. That was covered by one of my favorite acts, too, the Corner Laughers. They did it upright, I have to say. Don't laugh. Just go check out the album. It's called Higher Than a Mountain, The Hits of Andy Gibb. It's pretty damn tight. Features some great artists, too, besides the Laughers. Coke Belda, Sparkle Jets UK, Lisa Michaels, The Armours, lots more. Naturally, I've got a link up to that on the homepage at MrSuave.com. So, nice little set there for helping to kick summer off. Summer Solstice is calling. It's calling to me. Or maybe it's the Hendrix that's calling to me, because I'm about to head out to the patio for a nice cold gin and tonic. Be sure to track me down on the socials. Longtime listener just found me on Instagram recently and chided me for not pointing that out more often. I'm out there, folks. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can listen to the Modcast through iTunes, on Spotify, on Google Play, on Amazon Music. Of course, it's in rotation at the great Mod Radio UK. I'd have to say it's actually hard not to find the show these days, if you want to. Go figure. But do track me down and say hey. Got one more to leave you with right now. This one comes from a veteran UK power pop band that teamed up last year for a few tracks with a veteran US songstress. A couple of tracks, I guess, on their new album, Corporation Pop, out from Cool Cat Music. Here is a bit of sugary bubblegum pop. And I have to say, I mean that in the most complimentary way possible, really. I love that. This is upbeat, it's fun, has a great melody, catchy hooks. Here then is Emperor Penguin, joined by Lisa Michaels on vocals, on a great track off their new Corporation Pop album. This is Planet of Love. I'm Mr. Suave. Thanks for listening.
I am not Herbert. He's not Herbert. We reach.